Must be cash or card. To be free, motherfucker. Suck my dick. I am McDonald's.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fair Enough.
All right. Episode 48 is here. It is December. As you can see, if you're watching on YouTube, Mike has a pretty dope hat on. This is the debut for the hat. It's been sitting in the closet for a year. And I saw that he had a hat on, so I went and put a hat on, and he said that I look like a young Slim Shady, which...
I did say you looked like you were about to drop the hottest fucking album out there. It's the hottest album
Because I
Detroit's
just
ever
don't,
seen.
for whatever reason, like, I wear a hat every day, but beanies just, like, shrink my head, and they're just, like, tight. They're like skull caps.
Yeah, they definitely make your face look smaller. I mean, you have a small head in general, so it definitely makes your face look
Just
a little
overall,
more,
yeah. It's a tough look for me.
You kind of look like a
That's kind of what I thought. It's kind of what I thought.
Right out of remission.
If you're listening on Spotify or Apple Music, jump over to YouTube to at least just see what my dumbass head looks like, and to see Mike's sick leopard fucking Santa hat. Bob in Detroit, Mike in Chicago, Jack also in Detroit down the road. Today we have a Christmas draft. It's draft day. So we are doing a Christmas draft with 6 rounds: movie, song, treat, annoyance, tradition, and then miscellaneous. So we're picking a bunch of different kind of Christmassy type things to ring in December here. We'll get to a couple things before then, but we'll end it with the Christmas draft.
I'm just now thinking about this. Why are we doing the Christmas draft this week? We should have waited.
This is draft week. That's just kind of how it
is. We draft at the beginning of the month.
Yep.
This month is December.
Yeah, it just kind of is what it is. We'll have another Christmas episode, but it won't be it'll be more about.
We'll talk about what we got.
If we want, we can do more like personal Christmas shit and like that kind of shit. This is a draft. We're just gonna talk Christmas, and because last year we did literally what was our first draft we ever did was winter stuff.
Yes.
So it's like we can't do another like straight winter based draft. This one has got to be a little more festive. Coming full circle. So we gotta keep things fresh. Jack, fucking figure it out.
So how's everybody doing, Mike? You had a wedding this weekend. We'll do a quick round table. How we're all doing.
Hey man, I had a great time. I'm doing great. Weirdly, like I know I didn't get married, but the stress of everything, in terms of like just getting everything together, being there at the right time, doing the rehearsal, doing this, tuxedo, that, blah, 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 all this shit, whipping around, driving here, driving there. It was stressful, man. And it's like the speech, stressful, like just like knowing that. But I'm relieved now. They're happy. It was a beautiful wedding. Everything, for the most part, went fucking awesome. The only thing that really upset me is that when I'm doing this speech, the fucking microphone kept giving out. And I was getting rattled. And I'm like, dude, like probably like 5 times. Where I'm like, and I looked at the DJ. I'm like, dude, what the fuck do I got to do?
This is a you problem.
And they're
DJ.
like, yeah. And he's like, don't put it so close to your mouth. I'm like, what? I'm like, what do you mean? Don't put it so close to your mouth. Like, but anyways, overall, great time.
Would you say that outside of maybe even is wedding day the most stressful for the best man over the bride and groom, do you think?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's more stressful. Just because I don't really have to worry. Like I did have to kind of worry about the wedding party in terms of like trying to delegate, make sure we're doing our job. Cause we started drinking early, you know what I mean? Like, and like not having to make Tom do any work other than go up there, say the lines, fucking say I do, kiss the
and
bitch,
get
and
hammered.
Get the fuck out. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I do think like there is a weird amount of pressure on that best man speech. Like, I don't know. I feel like everyone says that that's like one of the bigger parts of the wedding, you know? So I do think there's a little bit of a heightened pressure, but I don't think it's as much as the bride and groom. No, personally. So
I haven't been a best man, so I was wondering. It seems like it's a lot.
Shit was a great time.
Yeah, it looked like a good time. Looked like you were.
I mean, You will. Jack will get married, and you'll fucking be his best man at 50.
We'll see.
Yeah, dude, I don't know.
There's
Yeah,
gonna be a
dude, I
lot of
don't know.
people in the running for that job. I might not make the cut, or if Jack gets married, we'll see.
Oh yeah, right.
No,
that's
Bob.
more
If
of
I
it.
do get married, you're 100% my best man. I'm saying I don't know about getting
Okay,
married.
good. All right,
Yeah,
that works.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Jack?
Oh, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you're there. I'm doing good. The cats just moved in. I would say that's probably my biggest update. I got Bart and Walter here at the apartment now, and it's been a blast coming home and being able to talk to somebody.
It's just the boys hanging out.
Jesus.
That's all it is.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it feels. But no, I don't. I've just been going to work, chilling at home. I play a lot of Wii since I bought that. I play Wii Sports Resort like I get paid overtime
It's
to
too
do so.
fun. It's addicting.
And it's great. Yeah, it is addicting. But yeah, so I'm good. Same boat as Michael. Just kind of chilling.
Good. Me too. I got the.
Yeah.
I just got news today, so I was supposed to. So I'm in a cast right now for my Achilles, and I was supposed to get it off on the 20th, but now I'm getting it off on the 15th, which is sick. She's like, "Yeah, your doctor's not going to be in on the 20th. Do you want to come in on the 15th?" I was like, "I'll fucking come in today. Like, you don't have to. You don't have to be sorry that we're doing this early."
Yeah,
so.
exactly. Let's get this thing off.
But
Yeah.
other than that, it's a pretty dead December. Hopefully, once this thing comes off, I'd love to go to like the Lions have a huge game on Sunday against the Vikings, and I'd love to be doing a bunch of shit, but can't be crutching around stadiums. It's just too much. So I'll be a lot more exciting once January rolls around, for sure.
Are you nervous for physical therapy or what?
Super nervous. When he took my splint off, he was like explaining to me, he was like, "Your Achilles is way shorter. The physical therapy is gonna be a bitch." And he was like, "Can you press on my hand with your foot?" So I like pressed on it, and I was like, "Fuck, that hurts like a bitch to press on your hand." So that's not gonna be fun.
Yeah.
But other than that, like I just haven't had any pain outside of day one when it happened, you know. So I think I've been pretty lucky compared to what most people say that this is like a painful injury, but it hasn't been so far. But I have a feeling rehab's gonna be a bitch. So, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, shit sucks, man. But, you know, you got to do it, and you got to do it right, because if you don't, you're going to be paying for it the rest of your goddamn life. So,
it is what it is.
Dude, speaking of that, I was on the dance floor. My knee was sore as
From breaking it down
the next day. Yeah, dude, straight up. Because I haven't been like doing my workouts after like how I was supposed to, and I was breaking it fucking down. Like, you know, I kind of fucked up once I left therapy, and like now I was like, oh my god, I split my pants. Fucking
you split
knee
the
was
pants.
Sore.
You split every pair of pants you own.
Dude, it's these thighs.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. And don't say get bigger pants, because I would be floating in them. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck, man. But yeah, I'm good at splitting pants, bro.
If you're a woman out there and you're looking to have a baby with some thick thighs and a thick ass, call Michael. he'll get you a baby that'll split some pants.
Man. I mean, come on.
That's such a funny thing to be known for, though. Just Mike split another pair. Well,
I mean, it's had to have been at least like 4
for
pairs
sure,
publicly, legit.
for sure.
Oh, there's been some private splits.
Yeah, well,
one or two undisclosed splits.
I mean, yeah, you fucking get. Yeah, you get rid of a couple letters, and there's a shit in there too somewhere. Yeah. You know, I don't know if I've ever talked about that on here, but we're not going to get into that.
I shit my pants for too. We do need to tell those stories. We might have told them before. We might have told them on like a bathroom episode. I don't know. We'll revisit.
I don't remember.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, thick thighs, low center of gravity. Look no further, ladies, than Michael Falbo. I do have a topic to bring up real quick before we jump into the 2 topics, actually. First, last week Spotify Wrapped came out. What are you guys' thoughts on Spotify Wrapped and people posting them? Because there's a controversy. You don't like it because you're an Apple Music person, or because you don't?
I don't like it.
Just people posting their shit.
No, because I don't give nobody gives a fuck what you listen to. Like, it's not even about an Apple Music thing. Like, they did an Apple Music. So I actually did have one, but I don't listen to Apple Music exclusively. So there was the minutes and the numbers were skewed. It was like one Bishop Gunn song that's like the theme song to the Theo Von This Past Weekend podcast. I used to listen to it like every day because it just kind of gets my day going, and I love that song. And I do love that song still. And then it's like 4 Trippie Redd songs because I would play 2 Trippie Redd songs in the same album, but they were 2 songs apart. So it was the 4 songs right there, and it was those 4, and like those were my top 5 songs because I just don't use Apple Music that much. But like, it's just like no one cares, dude. No one cares about what you listen to. No one cares how many minutes you have. Like, you tag in your favorite artist, like they're gonna fucking see it, dude.
That's the part that pissed me off. When you post, when it's like, oh, you're in the top 1% of listeners.
Yeah.
And people post that like they're better than you because they only listen to fucking Juice WRLD.
Drake.
Like,
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Really, really sick is what that is.
And it's like, dude, you realize how many people are in the top 1% of most of these people? A lot. It's not just 100 people. You know, you're not one of 100. You're one of 100,000.
Right.
So it's like, shut the fuck up. You know, like if you have like a real niche band where you're like, okay, then that's something that maybe you can tag the band and be like, yeah, I fucking love y'all. But it's like, dude, no, I don't care. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just, it's cool to see, but it's also like, who cares? You know.
It's cool to see for yourself, though. They should take out the share button. They should just remove it. You can see it. You can't even screenshot it.
See,
I agree. I mean,
I love it.
It's unnecessary.
I love seeing other people's stuff too, because I saw a lot this year, especially where I was like going through people's raps and I was like, oh shit, I didn't know that they listened to like some of the same shit that I do. Or like one of my top artists this year was Mike Stud. And I saw like a bunch of people on my timeline that listened to him that I didn't know listened to him. And I was like, oh shit. So that's kind of cool. I like it. And I think that the stigma against it is kind of fucking burned out, to be honest, where everybody's like, oh, nobody cares about your shit. It's like, okay, well.
I think it's burned out. I think it's burned out that it's such a big deal.
Too,
like everyone's like, oh, fucking. I think that's way more played out that it's, and it's like, dude.
I also tag the artist.
To me, that's not.
I actually tagged Taylor Swift. I can't remember what my actual.
Why the fuck is Taylor Swift in your top 5?
Not.
Oh, okay.
It was. I can't remember exactly what I did, but yeah, I tagged her and I said something mean to her about Spot or Ticketmaster, something like that.
You know, also like, doesn't it? So did Mike Stud come out with an album at all this week or this year? So it's like, dude, like those. I don't know, man. It's like, yeah, you're gonna listen when there's a new album and shit. Like
that's where mine was heavily skewed.
That's gonna be at the top.
Champs was 1. They dropped a new album. Mike Stud was 2. He dropped a new album. So you're right. That's where it gets skewed.
Yeah, and it's like you hammer those albums. So it's like, I mean, I don't know. I listen to a shit ton of music, but I also listen to like I am self-proclaimed. I don't listen to good music. I would never tell a lot of my friends that I have very like intense arguments with.
Right.
But like, I don't consider the music I listen to good, but it's really good to me. And it's like, I don't need to fucking be on Spotify Rap being like, yeah, dude, like I think it's lame as shit. I don't know. I never thought it was cool. I think it's cool that it shows you the shit, but also it's like,
you will never see Mike Spotify Wrapped. You'll never see it.
Well, I don't use Spotify Wraps. I don't use Spotify.
You'll never see his Apple Wrapped because they haven't caught up yet to Spotify gang. Okay.
I do think it's cool though. I did think it was cool seeing a couple of our friends post their like podcasts, and I mean, there's only I think 2 of them, but it was cool seeing a couple people
for sure
post us. And it kind of made me happy. So I mean, shout out Drew.
Yeah, shout out to Drew.
One of them. Did you see that? Did you see that somebody else posted us and they had the wrong?
No,
podcast?
I didn't see that.
Yeah, they tagged us, but it was not our podcast on their thing.
The big clout.
Yeah, I wasn't even gonna fucking say I didn't even say anything, but I wanted to be like, that's not us. People
Yeah,
listen,
exactly. That's funny. No, I didn't see that. I missed that. Yeah, I saw a few people too.
It's in the Instagram messages.
My friends here were showing me and stuff, and that's awesome. It's like something that we didn't think about. I think,
Mm-hmm. No, of course, for sure.
That is really cool and surreal. And we are plugging along too on YouTube. Are we to 100 subscribers yet on YouTube? Dude, we gotta be close.
Have to be. I mean, we were at like 96. We were at like 96.
Where are we at?
We're not.
Let me check.
That's
we are. 101.
We were so close.
Let's go.
As of Thanksgiving.
No fucking way. Ooh.
Let's go.
Just another kind of girl.
That's very sick. Thank you, everyone and anyone that was listening and hadn't been subscribed and that subscribed recently. Thank you so much. Anybody, all 101 of you, thank you so much. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. That is awesome.
I mean,
in under a year.
Now we got to get to 200. Once we get to 1,000, that's when YouTube starts giving us some big play as far as like shipping us out to people. So let's just set the next milestone at 200. If we can get there by the end of next year, we're going to be fucking happy. So if we can get to
and also subscribing is free, dude. Just subscribe. I mean, it doesn't do anything but help us, especially if you're someone that knows us. Just fucking click that button and forget about it.
We're taking everybody to the moon. Let's all go to the moon together. 101. That's fucking sweet.
Yeah, we'll pull a Jeffy B and just head on up there.
I'm happy to go up.
Jeffy kisses.
Let's go. Fair enough to the moon. First podcast to ever hit the moon.
Yeah.
One last thing before we get into the Christmas draft. I sent this to you guys. I don't know if you checked it out. Even if you didn't, that's fine. But I came across this article and I had to bring it up. So let me just read this article for you. So for the holidays, McDonald's is giving away free meals for life. Sort of. Beginning December 5th, every order completed in the McDonald's app for at least $1 will enter customers into a contest to win a McGold card. So 3 winners will get a special card that earns them free McDonald's for life. Plus, each of those 3 winners get 3 cards to give away themselves. So there's a total of 12 cards that are going to be given away. Thoughts? I mean, the first thing that came to my mind, obviously sick that there's a McDonald's card that you get free McDonald's for life. I've seen these for like celebrities where I think Tim the Tatman has a Chipotle for life card just because he does it.
I was going to say, I know a couple folks.
Yeah, I think Chipotle is like a really popular one that does it. But I've never heard of the McDonald's one. It makes sense, though. They probably did it first, honestly. But, yeah.
Here's my thought. How many times in a year are you hungover? Because that's how many times you're getting McDonald's. 52. Okay.
Right?
But how much money do you actually spend on McDicks?
Yeah.
Like in a year? Couple $100, maybe.
It's definitely more than a couple $100.
Yeah, but you get it on the way to work and shit.
I mean,
I think you're more of a frequent flyer.
Don't fuck.
Yeah,
no, I'm not. No,
He's got miles
in the morning.
He's got miles at McDick's.
Dude, I don't get fucking McDonald's breakfast very often, bro. No, I don't. No, I don't. But I mean, my thing is like, I would assume. I mean, you're probably getting a McDonald's meal. Maybe once a week, whether it's an actual meal or a drunken meal or a hungover meal. Probably, dude. Whether it's a McDouble or a McChicken.
I'd say bi-weekly, twice a month.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Maybe.
Fair enough. But then there's days where, there's weekends where it's a fucking shit show and you have it twice in 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Not often does that happen, but I feel like at least I would say once a week personally.
It's probably how would less you utilize it though? Because like I was talking with my roommates about it, and we brought up a good point. Like if you like to drink coffee and you pay for coffee every day before you go to work, you're saving so much money. If you're even like, okay, McDonald's coffee's okay, but now I get it for free every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, breakfast would probably be like morning shit would probably be the most like efficient. You know, like you'd get your money's worth
For
the
sure.
most out of doing that.
Coffee, breakfast
Because,
sandwich.
Yeah, you don't have
ashy.
to go to stuff. Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you're done.
Elephant in the room, though, dude.
And I mean,
Elephant in the room is
what?
the fact that they're giving each person 3 to give away. That's going to cause some turmoil, I feel like. You know?
Yeah, who do you
That's
give
what I'm
that shit
saying.
to?
Who do you give that shit to?
What the fuck is
Jack
that
was-
noise? Are you
Jack
fucking
was
making
on the
noises,
street.
Jack?
Sorry, dude. I live right next to 14 Mile. I mean, I
I
can
was
spit on
like,
it from
I
here.
was like, dude, what the fuck was that?
That's 100% on me.
It's
And
all
that
good. It's
douchebag
just
with the hiked up truck.
it's all
I
good.
thought I hit one of those buttons.
Why would that? You've distracted me. What would cause the turmoil? Why would
Because
this
you got to
cause
pick
turmoil?
3 people to give a McDonald's for life card to.
Well, if you think I'm telling
You're
telling
telling
anybody,
3
you're crazy.
people. Are you not giving it to anybody in your circle?
Well, I know,
you think
but
if
I'm
I
saying-
give one, like, say I gave one to Drew, you think Drew's not telling everybody in our group chat?
I mean, I would be like, don't tell anyone, or else I'm taking it back, or
Yeah.
something like that. I don't know. I mean, I would definitely give it to family. I would give it to like my sister because they have kids. I'd give it to my fucking brother, and then I don't know. The last one I would probably just kind of flip a coin.
It's probably
with.
the safe. That or
Um,
just giving them to, like, 3 needy families would probably be the safest plays.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a good guy, but I
No.
wouldn't do that.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
No, maybe one of them, dude. I mean, call me a humbug, but I just why would I not help out my own people? You know what I mean? Even if they don't use it that much, like why not? I'm not rich, bro. No one in my family is rich as fuck, so it's like
You
Get a
get a job. Buy your own damn Dons. If you're on the fritz, you don't need the gold card to get you through.
I wasn't even thinking about needy families,
Didn't
bro.
even-
What a scumbag
Hey, it didn't come
I
to my
am.
head until like I had to read through the article a couple times, so and to really sit down and think about it.
I would love that though. Honestly, I would love to have
Yeah,
that.
I think we order something off the app
Like,
and get ourselves in the
I mean-
drawing and see if we can. If we win, if any of us 3 win the McDonald's McGold Don's for Life card, every Fair Enough subscriber will get a McDouble McChicken small fry. How about that? Is that,
Yeah, I mean, fair.
is that easy?
Fair enough.
How do we-
I
if
give
we
a
don't
fuck,
get-
dude,
That's
how
what I'm
we'll get
saying.
more
If we don't get 1,000
subscribers.
subscribers like that, I don't know how we're gonna get them. Dude,
Yeah,
a free
free meal, come on.
McGangbang, and
How many
well,
people
dude,
do
we'll
that
throw
for
in
you?
we'll throw in a
Yeah,
flurry of your
dude.
choice, even if you like the weird M&M one.
I was just about to say McFlurry, dude. Come on.
It
Also,
reminds me of when they used to do that shit that's like, if a Red Wings player scores a hat trick, everybody
still
gets
do
a
that
free
kinda shit.
large frosty.
No, they do
Oh,
it for Arby's.
a lot of
It's
Arby's
Arby's curly
still, yeah.
fries. And I talked
yeah,
about
Arby's.
this one episode forever ago, and I was like, the Wings are down bad when they changed that for a while from a hat trick to if the Wings scored 3 goals in a game, you got the curly fry. Like, we're just happy to be here. Let's just put some points on the board. Everybody eats.
I know there's one one of the teams in the NBA does it. If it might be the Pistons, I don't know. Where if the player makes or misses both free throws, everybody gets like a free coffee or some shit from a place. Where I'm like,
That is clutch.
that's clutch, because then I would be fucking yelling my tits off
Oh,
to try
hell
to make
yeah,
these guys
dude.
miss. You know what I mean?
You go to the game on like a Thursday night, you wake up Friday, you get a free coffee because some asshole missed 2 free throws the next day.
Yeah, exactly.
Sold.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I would love that McDonald's thing though, dude. I think that'd be cool as fuck. I mean, not that I would use it super duper often, but
Smart. I think it'd be sick too.
mean,
I think it'd be
come on now.
just to flash it around. Bring that thing like just to have it like it's like a bar trick. People are like, "What's the coolest thing you got?"
Yeah.
Don's for Life card. The fuck do you got? You don't have anything close to this.
You have it in like its own little like fucking playing card
dude.
case and shit. You gotta open
Oh,
it
dude,
up.
I would
and
flip
have
it out like a fucking FBI badge. Like,
Like where your ID
Yep.
is supposed to be, you just got your Don's gold card.
2 large fries, please.
Oh shit, that'd be awesome. 2 large fries, please.
Listen.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I love that. I think it's cool they're doing that.
Must be cash or card. To be free, motherfucker. Suck my dick. I am McDonald's. I'm talking to Bob Dons.
They call me Ronald.
Bob Dons.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Let's get to this Christmas draft. But before we do, let's talk about our friends over at Rogue Creative. Rogue Creative is the best in the business when your small business needs marketing or graphic design. I promise you. They have the feel of a large company with the touch of a small company. They give you the quality of a large company at the most competitive price. And one thing that Rogue Creative is doing right now, in specific for gym owners, is they're trying to get people back into your gym. I know that we're talking a lot about McDonald's right now and how it'd be awesome to have Don's for life. If you got Don's for life, you should probably be going to the gym. And one way, if you're a business owner, to get people back into your gym is to call Rogue Creative and have them help you with database reactivation, which is just a fancy way of saying, hey, January 1st comes around, everybody's got their resolutions. Make sure that they're picking your gym before they're signing up for Planet Fitness or some other gym where some CEO owns it for $1 zillion, and, you know, try to help the smaller men out here, the small businesses. So shout out to Rogue Creative. Give them a call this holiday season. Get people back into your gym. You can find them at roguecreative.org or roguecreative_ on Instagram. That's roguecreative.org, or find them on Instagram. Throw them a follow, even if you're kind of considering. Follow them on Instagram. You can kind of see what kind of work they do and kind of go from there. So shout out to Rogue Creative. Okay. Christmas draft. How do we want to do this? What do you think, Jack? Are we doing one to 100 again?
Nah, we're gonna go 1 to 10 this time. Keeping her simple.
6.
Fuck. 2. Let's go.
It was 2.
Let's
I shit
go.
you not. I fucking shit you not.
Oh man, this is actually really hard though to know what is like good value.
Yeah, so let's go back to these. Let's
Okay,
go back
hit
to
it.
these categories. So we
Okay.
got movie,
Yeah.
song, treat, which could be pretty much any food item that I would assume is not like an
Correct.
entree,
Correct.
kinda. Okay. Tradition, annoyance, meaning something that just annoys you that happens all the Christmases, and then something miscellaneous that you do. So movie, song, treat, annoyance, miscellaneous,
Okay.
tradition. We're gotta have one of each. We're gonna do 6 rounds here.
Oh, okay. I think that this one could be one that you might pick, so I'm going to go with this one first. I'm going to go with my movie first, and I'm going to go with the Grinch Jim Carrey version.
Yeah, obviously that's one of one. You act like that.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know if you were like, I don't know if you were gonna go Home Alone. There's a zillion other ones. I won't. That was bad on me for naming a pick, but you know what I'm saying. There's a million, like, good ones, but I feel like the Grinch kind of stands alone.
No. Yeah, it's the best.
And the fact that people survived so long with like the animated version of the Grinch, and we didn't get to the Jim Carrey Grinch until like the early 2000s is crazy to me. That must have been like a revelation for people.
Well, I also think that. I think that it went from a kid's Dr. Seuss movie to an adult Christmas movie. You know what I mean? Like, to me, like that's what made it from like, oh, it's just a cute little story, to, oh, hey, this is a fucking good ass movie.
I use the Grinch memes all the time.
Yeah, bar none. Dude,
Wallow in self-pity?
me too, all the time. In my Tinder bio, Dude, in my Tinder bio, it says if you don't like the Grinch, with Jim Carrey, then this
Damn,
isn't
see,
going
I
to work.
didn't even know
Literally.
that. This was your pick, and I took it. That's essentially what happened.
Bob, you
Oh, yeah, that
robbed
was-
Mike of a
I
pick.
did.
Yeah,
Now I feel
that was
bad.
one of
I didn't
one,
know that.
no doubt. I mean, there
Fuck,
was.
I knew
Oh, yeah,
this
it's all
had a
good.
chance. I didn't know it was like a guarantee. This is what you were picking.
Oh yeah, it was one. It was one of one,
Damn,
100%.
That whole scene
Oh,
is
it's so
great,
good.
though, Bob.
Dinner with myself. I can't
1
cancel
o'clock,
that again.
stare into the abyss.
Let's
You're
stare
an
into
idiot.
the abyss. Yeah, that is
I'm an
anytime
idiot.
he's in the cave is the best
You're
parts
an
of the
idiot.
movie for sure.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, I mean,
Jim Carrey by himself.
and old girl turned out to be this punk rock fucking goth bitch who is really hot, which is kind of
That's news to me.
She's bad as hell. Oh, dude, look her up. She's like in this like goth punk band, and
What?
she's fucking yummy.
He's a
Mhm.
rocket, eh?
Oh yeah,
You're talking about Cindy Lou Who?
100%.
So if I look up Cindy
yeah,
Lou Who,
bad.
she's gonna like be singing one of my favorite punk songs.
No, she's not gonna be singing one of your favorite punk songs, but she's gonna be looking like one of your favorite punk songs.
All right. Hit me with your pick.
Shit, that's
Sorry, I
funny.
took yours.
God, no, you're all good. You're all good. I have a 1A, 1B too. I mean, I might get flagged for my movie, but I'm not gonna pick it yet. I'm gonna go with my
Uh-oh.
tradition, which I don't even think this is. You're not gonna take it. I don't think so, but I like this one. I think it's pretty
Okay.
cool and important. Even though I was talking shit
Yeah.
about it a couple weeks ago, is decorating the Christmas tree, picking out a Christmas tree and decorating it with the family. That was always something we did, and that was always cool. You know, now it's like seeing my little nephews and nieces do that with their, like with my sister and my grandma, or I mean my mom and shit. It's like, that was something it's cool to see. You know, that like that's always been a big thing in our family.
Yeah,
and
that's
still
sick.
is, so.
We used to kind of do that. My mom would get
Yeah,
the tree
it's-
out. Jack was a wee lad, but get the tree out and we all like kind of help. And yeah, it's just like when you're a kid, it's so fucking exciting. The second the Christmas tree comes out, it's like, all right, this is
Yeah.
it. We're doing this. It's game day.
And we used to get real trees. Like, not, my mom still does get a real, like they still get a real tree there, and they do it. But like, you know, the funniest part was like you'd see 85% of the ornaments all at the bottom because we couldn't reach high enough to get to anywhere at the top. So then my mom or like, you know, my dad or someone would have to be like, okay, we got to move these up because it's got to be fucking even. It's funny because you could tell. Now at like my mom's house, which my sister and nephew and niece live with them, you could tell that which ornaments they let the kids touch. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
they're
You're
all
right,
at the
dude. My
bottom.
grandma did that shit the same way. My mom did that shit the same way too. The older, more important ornaments,
like
that shit's at the top.
plastic.
That shit's near the star.
Yeah.
This dumb shitty stuff
They
goes
ain't
to the
touching
bottom.
those.
That's what you guys get.
Yeah,
That's what the feral people
100%.
get.
So
Dude, I feel like you can tell exactly how bougie a family is by, first of all, how their Christmas tree looks, and also how many Christmas trees they have in their house. Like, I thought my parents went full bouge mode when they bought a second tree for decorative purposes, and I still to this day, I think that was too much for the level of bougie that we are, because we're
It's
not.
true. We are.
I mean, where did they put it though? I mean, what the hell?
We had two living rooms, and the decorative
Yeah,
tree
that's
was in the front living room.
Yep.
The important
Everybody looked-
one.
Everybody walked in.
See,
Oh, look at these guys with
I
the
don't know,
two living rooms and two Christmas trees. Holy shit, things must be going well at work.
Exactly.
Tree.
Yeah.
How many fucking families live here? So at my mom's house, they host Christmas, and they have the tree upstairs, which we do like our family. What do they call? Oh, the immediate family, like brothers and sisters and my mom, and that's where like the kids decorate the tree, all that shit, and then we put all our gifts in there in the morning. You know, we have breakfast, whatever, and we open those. And then when like we had to do like a grab bag through our whole family, and then the tree downstairs, because that's kind of where the party is. That's where all those gifts go. So it's like, well, they have 2 trees there, but there's dual purpose. It's not just for fucking looks. You know what I mean?
I think it can go quickly the other way, though, Jack, when you have a nice looking tree, but you put way too much shit on it, it gets trashy real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, no, there's a
fine
there's a
ornament
balance.
line that you need to ride. Or tinsel, too. Tinsel can get crazy.
I was just going to say, you got to watch your tinsel count.
Yeah,
you could go overboard real fast.
So shout out to all the moms that listen to the Fair Enough
100%.
podcast. Careful
And also,
with the tinsel this year.
you you got money when the only ornaments on your tree are just the ball ornaments. There's no like family ornaments or like anything special. They're just a bunch of balls, and then there's like, white lights. You know you got money when that's the case.
Bro, rich people are cold-hearted. That's why.
Dude. Yeah, for sure.
Family memories staying in the box.
Yeah, they're like, oh, here's this ornament I made at school for you, Mom. Yeah, not going on the real tree. You can put that one on the fucking bush in the back.
Yeah, put all the family ornaments facing the wall. That's what we'll do.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking neat, little Mikey. We'll put that right next to your lava lamp upstairs, you idiot. We're not putting that shit on the tree. You think that's going on the tree, you're fucking wasted. What do you real quick before we move on?
You lost?
Where do you stand on real tree versus fake tree? Because people care about this a lot, it seems like.
I love a real tree. I think a real tree is great. I think the smell is nice. The maintenance kind of sucks, but I love a real tree. I think if and when I have my own home and like family and shit, I will go real tree all day. I think that like going to pick out a tree is super cool too.
That's something that we never did, and I've like been with different friends that have gone and done it, and it is sick to go there and like do the thing and pick the tree out, and it's fun.
Yeah.
The process of getting the tree in the
funny story about a real tree. Oh, yeah, it's a thing, but when I was too small ever to do anything, so I just watched my fucking dad and older brother do it every year. I'm like, hey, get this bitch in here, come on. Funny story about a tree before we move on to your next pick. We had a real tree, right? We have in my living room, because when my parents were together and shit, we lived here. We have a really tall ceiling, like tall. So we were able to get fucking giant 10-foot trees, you know what I mean? Shit like that. In 1 year, it was a little bit unstable, kind of, but it was good. Like, it was in the stand. It was all good. But Christmas morning, I'm straight up looking down, opening a gift, and I look up, and the tree fucking fell on me, bro. The whole fucking tree falls right on my fucking chest, bro. Yeah, it didn't really hurt, but I was, like, kind of terrified, like, traumatized, I guess you'd say. But, yeah.
Flat
fucking tree, man.
Mike's low center of gravity, no help there versus the tree.
Yeah, no. And I was sitting crisscross applesauce. I was fucking compromised, to say the least.
I'm excited to come to your house for Christmas. You're gonna have a nice big real tree, your leopard Santa hat on. Who knows what the occasion's gonna bring?
My leopard print.
That's what I'm saying.
On.
Your leopard shirt. It's gonna be a sick day. Christmas at the Falbos. All right.
Come on.
Pick number 2 for me.
What's pick 2?
I think I'm going to go with my annoyance here.
If you take this, if you take this pick, we're gonna fucking fight.
I agree.
I'm coming through the screen.
I agree.
Right? I'm just letting you know that.
Unprecedented if I take this pick. And I'm going with
like the
I'm
movie's
going
one
with
thing.
Forgetting gift ideas. So like, and this is more of an annoyance.
Explain
this is more
yourself.
an annoyance for myself. Yeah. Like I wish there was a way to like, when you hear something throughout the year that maybe your mom says or your sister says or your girlfriend says or your wife or your husband, when somebody says something that you can just like put it into your Christmas gift bank. Because you never just like think to, I envy those people that think to like write that shit down in their notes or do anything like that. I wish I was a better gift giver. I suck at giving gifts. I need to like do it at the last second. But that's my annoyance, is forgetting, because you'll hear a million throughout the year And then once game day comes around, you got nothing.
You're like, here's your sweatshirt.
Here's another spatula, Dad. You got enough spatulas? He's like,
this one's got a Lions logo on it.
He's like,
Dad.
remember how I really wanted to go to that concert on New Year's? And I'm like, no, I don't fucking remember that. How am I supposed to remember that? You said that shit in June. You know? So,
yeah. No, I feel you on that. That's how I feel about a lot of things. Like with even like the pod, like I have ideas or I hear ideas. I'm like, all right, we got to bring this up.
Yeah.
And then I forget. That happens a lot with.
I've gotten better with the pod writing shit down. I need to create a separate notes app for Christmas next year. Do that.
Well, and it's like you don't think about like, and this is fucked up to say, you don't think about your mother on a daily basis. You know what I mean? It's like, and you hear something, you're like, oh, this clicks. You're like, oh, my mom would love that. But then it's like, you know, if you're not literally writing down or in your notes on your phone right away, it's like, shit's gone, dude, every time.
Yeah, but what kind of fucking freak is just constantly thinking about Christmas gifts all year?
Yeah, or gifts or anything like that. Yeah, exactly. Nobody is. And that's the problem. It's like, well, you almost got to just pull trig immediately, stuff it in your closet for fucking 6 months and wrap that shit up when the time comes, you know?
But let's not disregard this. It sounds like we could all use a little upgrade in our gift giving. Let's hold each other accountable.
Listen, I always go, I default, if worst case Ontario, I default to a pair of shoes, and I'm no fucking bitch, and I get Jordans or Vans or like good shoes. I'm like, okay, so no one's ever mad at me about my gifts.
That's a damn good gift, yeah.
But
I had shoes one time, and I wear them like every
nice part
fucking
about
day.
Me, Jack, and Maya is we all kind of wear the same clothes, so it's easy to get. Like, I'm getting them like clothes again this year, so and I just know exactly what they're gonna want.
But it's like that shit gets played out though. Right. That's the problem. Where it's like
I think that's fun for us because we're all the same age.
Sucks.
But like, you can't get mom and dad the same thing every year. You can't get wife or husband the same thing every year. Like, it's tough.
Yeah. And it's like, how many fucking diamond necklaces can you get a chick too? You know
Hopefully
what I mean? Where it's like that's that's like my brother-in-law. Like, he always gets my sister like diamonds, and she's like, dude, they're nice as fuck. But it's like, how you can only wear one necklace at a time unless you're fucking 2 Chainz or a rapper or something. You know what I mean? Like,
it's your wife walking around wearing every necklace you ever bought her.
So,
the fuck is up, dog? Let's get this Christmas party started, motherfucker.
Oh fuck!
Jesus,
that's what I'm
Nancy.
saying. Yeah, that's a good one. I like it. I'm more of I was thinking more on the side of like shit that annoys me for my annoyance.
I thought about that too, but that one
that.
I thought of today because I was thinking about gift ideas, and I was like, damn, I should really need to get better at this. So that's my second pick.
Yeah,
what do you got?
For sure. All right. I'm gonna go with my song. And I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, and I don't give a flying
I know what it is already.
But I'm going Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas. Never had a fucking chance. I don't care what anyone fucking says, dude. That song gets me jazzed the fuck up every time.
Have you heard it yet?
And I
haven't heard it yet.
No,
either.
I haven't.
I'm excited for that first time that you hear it. Maybe you're like walking through Macy's.
I know.
And it just fucking slaps you in the face.
yeah, exactly. There's so many good Christmas songs, but like in terms of like our generation, the one you hear literally the most, like it's that old shit too. Like that shit's spent. Oh, I don't need to hear all that stuff all the time.
And I think I don't know. The Mariah Carey song kind of like we're in that perfect age group for it, you know. Because, like, our peak Christmas is when that song came out.
Yeah.
When we were, like, in between the ages of 5 and 10.
100%.
Is when that song came out. And, you know, that's Christmas for us.
And I kind of feel like it paved the way for a lot of shit, too, where, like, now, like, you hear, like, there's so many, like, pop artists that we know that have Christmas albums or songs. I mean, Michael Bublé has literally made a You know, Michael Bublé is like he has like a finite number of streams per year, obviously. And I think there's like 90% of them are during December.
That dude just
It's like some
And
crazy
he just gets
number
paid
where it's
in
like
December.
his Christmas music is just boom. Yeah, exactly. It's some crazy shit. But it's like, yeah, guys like that. I mean, Justin
Mhm.
Bieber, fucking, all these people, they came out with some Christmas shit. And it's like, oh, because Mariah did it. You don't have to be fucking a crooner to make Christmas
Mariah
music
paved the
anymore,
way. She paved the way. It's a great pick.
What a song.
I don't understand. I understand the hate because of the overplayedness, but also,
Yeah.
you're like, I don't know, like if you're listening to the radio and you have the Christmas like station on, then you're asking for it. I don't know where else
Yeah.
you're hearing it, unless you're like
Yeah,
in
I agree.
Macy's, like I said, all the time.
Yeah, that song's getting played.
Right.
Yeah.
Once an hour.
Yeah, I was just gonna
As
say
it
once
should.
an hour that
Yeah,
song is coming
As it
on.
should.
Yeah, and I'm
how
not even
long are
upset
you in
about
the
it.
car when you're hearing it a bunch of times?
I was just gonna say how many times you hear it in the car at once? And you were on a long drive and you're listening to the same radio station or
Yep.
something, maybe. But also, dude, you know what I was thinking too is like before that song came out, when was the last new Christmas song made? The fucking 60s?
Is that a new
Like,
Christmas song?
All of the OG songs
It's All I Want
That's
for
a
Christmas is a
original.
Mariah
That is an
Carey
original.
original.
is a Mariah Carey original.
Okay, I didn't know
Correct.
that.
Yes. So it's like, I don't know. People hate, and I get it. I think it's funny. It's kind of like
Spotify rap shit.
sarcastic and ironic. Yeah. But like, I think it's good, and I always fucking get a little jazzed up when I hear the.
Let me just
you're
tag
fucking-
Mariah Carey on
Oh.
my story real quick.
Yeah, let me
Well,
tag
yeah, well-
Mariah. I'll tag Mariah.
Clip it, tag Mariah, and then you're just like one of us. We'll do that.
We'll tag Mariah, and then we'll also put her
Bingo.
on my story.
Okay.
And then she can be on my story. And the funny thing about my
Yeah, I was
story,
gonna
it's
say,
on my
and she'll be helping Mike bring his 12-foot Christmas tree into his house.
He'll
He'll be like, Mariah, sing it again, baby.
All right.
One more time.
One more time for the boys in the back.
I am going to go with my treat here.
Oh, shit.
I haven't done tradition or treat yet. Okay. I'm going
Oh,
treat.
yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited for this because I want to know what you're gonna say.
There are several that I could go with here. It's hard because I want
Of course.
my favorite thing to eat on Christmas is like my grandma's Christmas cookies that she makes, but you can't really like tag that and
course.
put it on the list and put it in the graphic. But
I'm
shout
with
out
you.
to Grandma Carol and those fucking whatever she does to those
100%.
cookies. I don't know, but they're godsend.
Yeah. Does she do an assortment?
Oh,
Does she do an
it's a
assortment or just?
smorgasbord. Whatever you can think.
Yes. Oh, dude, and
It's
that's
awesome.
the best. The
Yeah.
fucking.
So shout out to
best, dude,
grandmas
yeah.
for the layout.
But you can't
Yeah, you
put
just
that,
can't put it.
unfortunately.
So I'm gonna go
Yeah.
with,
I agree.
and these have a cult following, which I didn't really realize until this year.
Oh no.
I'm going with the Little Debbie Christmas trees.
Go ahead. Ooh, I like that. I like
Little
that,
Debbie
though. That's a
Christmas
good
tree
one.
cakes.
That's a good one.
If you've never had one, just think about any other Little Debbie thing you've ever had. Tastes the exact same. It's just in the Christmas tree form.
Yeah, it's a zebra cake that
Bingo.
tastes a little green.
It's
you know?
a Christmas tree zebra cake is all it is. But I think I probably have
Yeah.
one of those every December, and I'm always like, damn, I should put Little Debbie in the mix like all
Yeah.
year. You can't do it because you'll gain 600 pounds, but fuck, those are good, man.
Yeah.
And they have a cult following, which I didn't realize. I didn't realize
I mean,
like people clamored for these things when they came out. People will buy like a bunch of boxes or whatever. Apparently they taste better.
Yeah. Well, and I think it's because they have like a little bit different frost. Like it's the white frosting, same cake, same shit in the middle, but the actual like shit on the thing, I think
The
there's a little
drizzle
bit
is different.
taste. But yeah, no, they're fire. If you don't like,
Mhm.
yeah, the drizzle, yeah, for
Shizzle.
shizzle. I fucking love a zebra cake. We have these ones right now at the house, and they're like birthday cake ones, but they're literally just the same thing, but they're in little bars, and they just have like sprinkles on the top that are a little like give it a little birthday cake taste.
Damn.
But they're so good.
Yeah.
So goddamn good.
Shout out to
I
Little
fucking
Debbie.
4 of them.
From Eminem to Little Debbie. Shout out.
Oh yeah. Good pick. Can't ever go wrong with that. If you don't like a zebra cake, you can get the fuck out of here. Don't unsubscribe, but you can
Facts.
get the fuck out.
Do not unsubscribe.
Let me see. I got to go back to the list of shit. Okay, so you took movie annoyance and treat. All right, I'm going to go with my miscellaneous then. I've been kind of pondering up since we started this because I did not know what I was going to do miscellaneous-wise. I think this is a good one. Maybe a little overplayed, but I definitely think it's a good one. Is a ugly sweater Christmas party. I don't think you probably do one a year. You have the same ugly sweater for the last 4 fucking years that you bought from PacSun that has 2 snowmen fucking cheers and drinks on them. But you just go, and everyone's got a stupid sweater that says like my brother's got one that has like Mike Tyson's face with like a Santa hat on. It's like Merry Christmas or something. You know what I mean? It's funny.
That's sick, actually. That's a good one.
Yeah, no, it is sick, but I think those are always cool. It's just, and usually it's your friends, and and it's just a reason for your boys and your girls to potty.
That is a good one.
That's my medicine. I actually just bought one. It's a South Park one, and it's purple. And on the front, it's Towley's eyes, and it says, "Don't forget to bring a towel on there." But it's like all Christmas out because I'm going to some. I'm going to a bar, like a Christmas bar crawl on Saturday, and I wanted to have something that was festive, I guess. So I bought that.
Yeah, that's sick. And since we're talking about it, literally that was going to be my miscellaneous pick was going to be the Christmas bar crawl. So I'll just pick it right now. Yeah.
Oh, really?
We're doing one.
Yeah.
Not this weekend, but the 17th. We're doing one. We always do the one that's in downtown Detroit, and it's always a blast. But just like, it's the only bar crawl we do all year, and it's fun that we are always like, all right, when's the bar crawl? We're like, it's not even a question. We're just doing the bar crawl. Yeah. We know that we're doing it. So I love, anything that anybody wears. I think, what the fuck did we wear last year? Oh, we bought big onesies last year that we all wore, and those are sick. That was a good time. And you're comfy as fuck.
I got a onesie. Yep. Yeah. Well, those things are inconvenient as fuck, though, when you're a guy. Well, when you have to go to the bathroom.
Girls, too. I mean, girls. If I was a chick, I'm cutting the hole out of the thing. Putting a bullseye down.
Yeah, I'm just phoning it in. Fuck that.
But and then I don't know. There's a bunch of different ways you could dress for the bar crawl. But I love the Christmas bar crawl. I think that's my favorite. It could even fall under tradition, but I love that around Christmas time for miscellaneous. What you got for 4?
Yeah, not bad. 4. All right, we're gonna dive deep. We're not gonna dive too deep, but we're gonna dive into my treat. And this one, I'm gonna put up a photo of them because I want you guys to know what I'm talking about. Okay. So they're the Salerno Santa's favorites, and they're these cookies. Can you see that?
Oh yeah, I've had those before.
You always got a box. Yeah, and I feel like I always have there's always a box of them in my house somewhere along the way, and they're just like butter cookies with fucking red and green sprinkles on them, and they're fucking fire.
What is that? What do they make that cookie out of? Because it's unlike any other taste that you have all like year for a cookie. Yeah,
exactly. And there's something about it. I don't know if there's like a weird. I don't know what it is that the sprinkles are perfect. And I eat fucking 20 of them in one sitting, and I'm like, oh fuck, gotta stop eating these things.
What are those called again?
They're called Salerno's. That's like the brand, and they're called Santa's favorite, and it's just an assortment.
Favorite. Putting those on the list. If you don't have those on the list, people, put those on the list because those things are fucking sweet. I forgot about those.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
That's a great one.
Those, they're just fire. I mean, there's no other words to say.
Okay, I'll do my song next.
All right, what do you got next, brother?
I'll do my song next, and I am going to go with a remix of a classic, and I am going to go with the shout out to our boys Time Flies version of Let It Snow. So if you've never heard this song, go to YouTube and listen to it or watch it right now. It's awesome. So what the guy from Time Flies does is he picks topics out of a hat and then he'll rap and make a song about it. But like it's fully produced, obviously, and it's incredible what he can do off the top of his head. But he did one for Christmas to Let It Snow, which is the Frozen song, and it's fucking sick. I mean, it's hard for me to explain it to you.
No.
Or not,
First of
I'm
all,
sorry.
You're
No, that's not the
so
Frozen
wrong.
song. But it is. Yeah, he talks about
Yeah.
Frozen in it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Let It Snow is not the Frozen song, but yeah.
Okay. Because those are two totally different songs.
That's my pick.
Both good.
Let It Snow by Time Flies is my song.
Okay.
Shout out to the boys.
Beautiful. I don't think I've ever heard it. I'm gonna have to go and take a
Yes,
listen after
give
we
it a
get
listen.
done with this. Okay then. Let's fucking get on through to the other side. I'm just gonna take my movie, get that out of the way. We're round 5, right?
You're round
We're
5.
round
I'm round
4.
6.
Okay. I'm gonna get my
Okay.
movie out the way. And I'm gonna go with Elf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, there's other good ones, but in terms of like pure entertainment, like where I can watch it all year round, it's Grinch
Yeah.
that Elf for me.
I think a lot of people would have, or even vice
so-
versa. I think a lot of people would have Elf as,
Yeah.
as their one.
Yeah, I think a lot of people love like Home Alone and like a Christmas Story
Yep.
with the kid that shoots his eye out.
The OGs.
OGs,
Yep.
But to me, Will Ferrell is just so fucking funny, man. And I love
Yep.
Zooey Deschanel.
That
Just a
dude,
good
I think
film.
that dude died this year, the dad. R.I.P. to Elf's dad. Yeah, I'm
Did
I'm
he
like
really?
99% sure.
Oh shit. And also, what's the fucking little guy's name? What's
The
the little
kid?
person's name? He's in
Oh, the little person that's in the store?
The fucking he must be a South Pole elf. Peter Dinklage. I'm pretty sure that was like OG Peter Dinklage, and now he's like one of the
Oh,
biggest
really?
actors on the planet.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
even realize that was him.
I don't know if that was his debut, but that was definitely him.
Damn. There's a lot of stars in that movie.
Yeah, star-studded cast.
Because that dude that played the
Yeah,
dad
for
was like a
sure.
big star, too.
Yeah. And the dude that was the big black dude that runs
he's in
the
a bunch
store.
of stuff, too.
And that guy, I'm pretty sure he's in prison right now, to be honest with
I
you.
wonder what the kid's doing.
But yeah, he's huge too. I don't know,
Yeah,
probably dead.
R.I.P. to the kid and the dad. Okay. Elf's a great pick.
Yeah.
Elf is a great pick.
Can't go wrong.
All right. Last but not least is my tradition. And I went out of the country for this tradition. So I was like, I do okay traditions. We do like a white elephant thing at my grandma's every year. We used to do the Christmas tree thing, obviously, like you kind of talked about. I was like, what are some dope traditions that other people are doing? And I found one. And this is what the Japanese do on Christmas. Let me tell you really quick. This is my pick. So I'm picking the Japanese KFC tradition. So a lot of people in Japan, obviously it says an estimated 1% of the population is Christian. So they kind of find other ways to celebrate Christmas. So rather than gathering for Christmas like normal, they go to KFC. And the reason that they do this, like Kentucky Fried Chicken, like the Colonel. And the reason that they do this is because in 1974, KFC came out with a campaign in Japan that was called Kentucky for Christmas. And ever since then, people like stand in line outside of KFC on Christmas Day in Japan to get their chicken. How bananas is that?
That's wild.
That is
That's my
fantastic.
pick is
That's
KFC
insane.
Japan Christmas.
Kentucky for Christmas.
Kentucky
we should start
for
doing
Christmas.
that.
We should start doing that. That's a great
Shit.
tradition to adopt. Just add it to our other shit. We don't need to X anything out. Just add KFC chicken.
Regular Christmas plus KFC.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't they speaking of A Christmas Story, didn't they make fun of that? Isn't you guys have
Christmas
seen
Story?
that movie, right?
Yeah.
A Christmas Story. Yeah. And don't they isn't it like actually I don't know, I don't want to come off insensitive either. Anyways, let's just move on to
Mr.
my next
Irrelevant.
pick and let's wrap
Let's
this
move on
bitch
to
up.
Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah,
Shout out to the Japanese.
my annoyance is when couples and or families get matching red and black plaid pajamas and take photos and
You're
put it on the
anti-Christmas family PJs.
internet. When the fuck did that become a thing? Those aren't Christmas PJs. They're just red and black fucking lumberjack with a hat to match. Like I don't
What
know.
are you
Christmas.
saying? Are you saying like a onesie that's just like red and black stripes?
Dude, hold on. Yes.
It's like the checkered print, like the
Yeah,
plaid,
it's,
almost.
Oh.
yeah, it's like the bounty man.
Like what you got on, basically?
Like a lumberjack.
No, this is a little different, but yeah, I get it.
Like the lumberjack.
Dude, you've never seen this? Yeah, like this.
Oh, yeah.
But full pajama set. I don't know. I've probably seen at least 15 different couples and or families post that shit on the internet last year, and I said, when did this become a thing? Like, why and when is this?
So
a
when
thing?
I'm just
like, do they all go
let
to
me
the
set
same
the stage
Target?
for everybody. So Mike wakes up on Christmas morning. He rolls over. Mariah Carey's in the kitchen. He goes downstairs to see Mariah because they're together at this point. She's singing. And he walks downstairs and he's wearing something. And Mariah's wearing the exact same thing that Mike's wearing. And Mike goes, "What in the fuck are you doing? What do you think that this is? Are you shitting me right now? We're going to go out like this today?" This is what happens.
And then they get a divorce.
I just don't think that. I just think it's silly. I don't know. Like, I get like matching pajamas here, but like those exact ones, I don't get why that was like. I don't know if maybe you guys didn't see this, but I saw it with way too many fucking people, and I'm like, what happened here that this became the look? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It just fucking frustrates me. Then they wear them all day, and you're like, what are you doing?
You heard it here first, folks. Mike hates people listening to music and happy families.
You know, this is why we started the podcast, because I really never know what side of the fence Mike's going to be on. I have no idea what he's going to say next. It's fascinating to me. From being a real Christmas tree guy to jumping over to being a hate matching family Christmas PJs guy, I would have thought he would have been on the other side of the fence for sure. So that's why we do this. That's why we hash it out.
It's not even that.
Yeah.
It's just like if you're gonna do it, but it's like the like posting it and being like, oh, you know, and half the time it's people that you know aren't happy together, and you're like, what the fuck are you doing? You know,
Dude, that's just big Christmas whispering in people's ears.
Oh yeah, that's 100%. But I don't know. That shit makes me so frustrated. I'm like, hey, fucking Tim the Tool Guy, fucking Taylor, what happened? Why are you guys all wearing the same fucking shirt?
Oh man,
I don't know, but that's my.
I know for a fact that I'm gonna have to do this at some point in my life. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of excited about it. And I'm gonna send you a picture first.
I wouldn't.
Just
Nobody else is getting a picture of my.
Just don't
Nobody
go with
else
the red
is getting
and
a
black.
picture of my family except you, Mike. I'm sending one right over to you Christmas morning.
All right, Biggie Smalls, just don't go with the red and black, bro. That's all. I don't need the red and black. Like, that's the one thing that bothers me the most. Where it's like, why everybody has
sweet ass
it.
I'm going
so
red and
weird.
black. It's gonna be like 50 years down the road. I'm gonna have holes in it. I'm gonna wear it so often, the red and black. Okay.
I fucking hate you. But yeah,
I'll go through the list really quick, and then we can go to honorable mentions. So Bob had pick number 1 for a movie, The Grinch. Annoyance for getting gift ideas. Treat, Christmas tree, the Little Debbie snack. Miscellaneous, the Christmas bar crawl. Song, Let It Snow by Time Flies. And tradition, obviously, the Japanese Christmas tradition of going to get some KFC fried chicken.
Obviously, he says.
Mike has the tradition of decorate the tree with the family. Song, Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas. Miscellaneous, the Ugly Sweater Christmas Party. The treat is the Santa's cookies. Remind me of what those are again. Didn't have that written down correctly.
Salerno, Santa's assortment or some shit like that.
Shout out to those cookies. You know.
You know. Yeah, look
Movie,
'em up. They're
Elf,
shit. Yeah.
and then Annoyance. Just happy families on Christmas, I think.
Get the fuck out of here! Red and black lumberjack, bro.
General
That's
Grinch
what I hate.
activities from Mike. All right. Honorable mentions. I think the
Whatever.
biggest categories are going to be movies and treats. Am I wrong? I mean, movies, I really wanted to take one of my favorite Christmas movies, low key, is it's called Four Christmases with Vince Vaughn and Kristen Bell. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that movie, but
I've never seen it, but I know
they
what
go
you're
over
talking
to their
about, yeah.
families' Christmases and they're all just fucking nuts. And it's Vince Vaughn's great in it. If you haven't watched that movie, definitely get baked and watch it. It's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Isn't the wife a rocket in that
Yeah, it's
movie as
Kristen
well?
Bell.
Or am
She's
I
married
wrong?
to Dax Shepard, little blonde girl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, big jawline, but
Big
she's
old
hot as fuck. You know which one I was gonna say? Well, I wasn't going to because the Grinch and the Elf, but it's not necessarily a Christmas movie. It's a Hanukkah movie. But 8 Crazy Nights with Adam Sandler is so fucking good, so
Great
fucking
movie.
funny. But I was like, that's not really
Wasn't even
Christmas.
on my
yeah.
radar, but that definitely counts as like they play it on Comedy Central 100 times in
Yeah.
December, and it slaps every. If you see it on, you got to put it on.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I was going to, like I said, if for some reason I wanted to, like, I mean, I like Elf enough to where I was like, I'm just going to go with Elf. But yeah, I think 8 Crazy Nights is so underrated. And it's animated, so I feel like people sleep, but shit is so
Dude, the
freaking
guy,
funny.
the ref, what is he, a priest too?
Yeah,
Whitey.
Whitey or whatever. Yeah,
He's
I don't
the
know.
movie.
He's everything.
He's so funny
Yeah.
in that movie. He's got so many
Yeah.
quotable lines. That's a
Yeah,
technical.
I mean, the whole, that's your technical fact.
That's funny every time.
Every time. It never is not funny,
Great
man.
movie.
Um,
Candy canes, not a movie,
yeah, that's a
but
good
candy
one.
canes for a treat. I had.
Well, so I was gonna say the rainbow candy
Ooh.
canes. I fuck with. I mean, normal candy canes are fire, but the rainbow candy canes are my favorite. Whether it's the normal like Target brand ones or like the Skittles or Starburst brand ones, they're all.
I like
fire.
a nice blue candy cane. It's not blue raspberry, but you know the taste that
Yeah.
I'm talking about. The blue taste. Yeah,
It's just blue.
it's like we
Yeah.
talked about it last week when Dave Chappelle talks
Yeah.
about grape drink. It's just grape.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
You
yeah,
understand
you
what it
understand
is.
that.
It's
It's
purple.
yeah, purple. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Candy canes are underrated, and I mean, it's just efficient. You
Mhm.
got a little hook, and then you just you can macrame yourself a weapon.
Oh yeah, no,
If you
you can
really
shank
want
some. You
to.
can shank yourself. Done that way
and-
too many times.
Yeah. Mostly, yeah, it's
The
mostly
tongue,
self-harm.
the tongue
On
shank
accident.
with the sharp candy cane is
Yeah.
a Christmas annoyance. It
It's
is
American
American
pastime.
pastime for sure. It's
Yeah,
it's
oh,
black
yeah,
and red
for sure.
pajamas, fucking stabbing
Yeah,
yourself with a
'cause-
candy cane. Those go 1-2.
Yeah, definitely. Candy canes can go in multiple
What
categories
do you think about?
right there.
Did our
Um,
grandma Lou, our mom's mom always had the red and green M&Ms out in the bowl. Always had those out for Christmas time. Those are a
Yeah,
staple on Christmas.
sure.
That's really
100%.
the only time I eat
Yeah.
M&Ms. It's Christmas time.
I mean, loose M&Ms are always just kind of a staple in grandma's
They
house
are,
in general.
dude. It's a loose bowl of M&Ms. You walk by, you grab
Yeah,
the
they're
biggest,
always out.
nastiest handful that 1,000 other hands have been in, and you fucking muck them.
Yeah.
They're so good.
Yeah, but no, yeah, the red and green, yeah, definitely a Christmas staple.
Any other
That's
good
funny.
movies or good treats?
I mean, what do you think about Die Hard being a Christmas movie? You on board with that? or no?
seen Die Hard.
Oh man, that's bad.
Yeah, it's a Christmas movie, dude, for sure.
I mean, Christmas Vacation. That's
Christmas
a good
Vacation
one.
was the other one.
I'll
It
fucking
was
fight
Grinch, Four Christmases, Christmas Vacation. Those are like my top three. I'm watching them every Christmas for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm a Home
just
Alone 2 guy.
It's a good film.
Unpopular opinion, I'm a Home Alone 3 guy.
Yeah. That's the one with the
Yeah.
other kid, right?
And Mrs. Hess lives across the street. She's
Yeah.
dying. She's freezing. She's in the garage.
Yeah.
And he's got the parrot. The parrot's hilarious.
Yeah.
He's got the RC car.
I-
It's a good flick.
Yeah, I think they're all solid. Anything with Joe Pesci in it's funny.
Marv and Harry.
John Mulaney does a bit about Home Alone 2 where he's like, man, if I was a Def Jam comic, he's like, I'd be like, how you get lost in New York? Home Alone 2. He's like, it's a grid system, motherfucker. If you're on 27th and 40 or whatever and first, and you need to get to 29th and 30, he's like, it's 2 up and 2 to the right, motherfucker. Like, he's like, that's a dumb premise for a movie. How do you get
That's like in
lost in New
Family
York?
Guy when they do the spoof of it and they just walk in. Like Marv and Harry just walk in and they just shoot the kid. Instead of like going through all the traps, they just walk in and see him and
all the
just
bullshit.
put a bullet in him.
Yeah, dead. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's funny. I mean, I'd have to look. I mean, like White Christmas and like some of the OOG shit.
You know what song I'm a fan of, Loki, is the Elvis, the Blue Christmas. It's a fire
fuck yeah.
tune.
I mean, dude, just timeless. Yeah, 100%. I mean, dude, all the OG, anything that like Dean Martin or fucking like Elvis,
Frank Sinatra,
like,
Christmas,
they're all fucking
fire.
good, man. Frank's, yeah, just all good. I'm not a fan of like Silent Night, really. You know that like the softer
Yeah,
shit.
get the
It's
soft
like
shit out of here. That's the shit. This is like this is bad falling asleep while driving time. You pop the Silent Night on, you pop those songs on when it's dark out. You just had a giant Christmas ham and you're trying to get home. Gets dangerous for people like me.
That's like there's two songs I think are really funny that I feel like I'm just a loser for liking. Have you ever heard? You've heard "Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer,"
classic.
right? Okay, that's a classic. Okay, that one I figured you'd be on board with. Have you ever heard the song "I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas"?
Too many times, unfortunately.
Dude, I fucking love that. I fucking love that song, dude. It's so lame. It is so fucking lame. But every time it comes on, I just can't stop singing it. Dude.
I can't do it. I can
just
do it
one of those
once
songs.
and then
It's so bad.
It
It's so
kills
bad.
me. I used to
Can't
hear
stop,
it
though.
a lot
I
on
can't.
Christmas. Yep. From
Yeah.
a young buck. But
Well, from a young
yep,
buck.
you got to go through it though cuz the young bucks love it.
I had another annoyance that I don't remember what I was gonna say. Fuck.
Was it matching pajamas?
No, that's already been fun.
That's 1 through 5.
Vocalized. You know something else that I a good little like miscellaneous thing is like you said it, the white elephant stuff. I think that's pretty cool. I bought Chase a fucking golf club for last year when we did our friends thing, and I still have never given it to him. I don't even know where it's at, to be honest with you.
I never gave Shipper his present either. I just give him 2 this year. Or we just don't do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do it anyway,
what do we do at
but
Graham's
whatever.
then? Is it a white elephant? We do the thing where everybody buys either a boy or a girl gift. You do it with all the guys do it, all the girls do it,
Yeah.
and then you get a gift and then you can pass it or you can like take somebody
Like,
else's.
Yankee swap essentially.
Oh, dude, that shit's frustrating. Last year I bought
intense.
these, like we had like a $20 spending limit, and I saw these dope whiskey glasses at Target. I was like, fuck, I want some whiskey glasses so bad for Christmas. Like, I'm going to try to get these. I'm going to buy them and then win them. And they were like $35. So like, fuck it. I'm going to get these anyway.
Hold on. You bought a gift that you wanted to end up taking.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
Why the fuck did you not? No, you just buy shit for yourself, and then you buy another $20 gift that, I mean, yeah, I get it. Like, you're not wrong, but also, like, why not just buy them yourself?
I wanted the thrill of it,
You
and it'd be
fucking
cool if
weirdo.
somebody else got them, but I didn't want anybody else to get them. And I had them until the very end, and then my cousin stole them from me, and there was nothing I could do. And you know what I ended up with? An industrial garage light.
What?
Guess how many garages I have?
That's good.
I have 0 garages, if anybody's wondering. How often do I use that? I used to use it a lot because I didn't have a light in my room. So I lit the garage light up.
Oh my god, that is
It's like a fog light.
Dude.
Like, you can't look directly into it. You will go blind.
I'm sure it's awesome, like, if and when you ever need it, but just one of those things where it's like, what the fuck am I
It's
going to do this for now?
It'll light anything up. But did I
Yeah.
need one? No, I did not.
No. Oh, that's good stuff. right
Anything else,
there.
Mike? Any other
All right,
honorable
kids.
mentions? Anything from you, Jack?
No.
No,
Good list.
that was great. I think we covered all bases. The only other thing that I could think of is Christmas church.
Christmas
An
church is
annoyance?
brutal.
Yeah, probably. Sorry, that was a
Jack
the
loves
heathen in me.
I somewhat agree, but I feel like there's just a lot to unpack about Christmas Eve Mass. And I don't even know
Christmas
if I want to
Eve
get into it.
Mass
There's
can-
a lot that goes on. They fucking blast you with the goddamn incense. It's a 3-hour
It
excursion.
can be. Back in the day, I almost got hyped for it, though, because of what it meant. Because it meant when you get home from Christmas Eve Mass, you're going to bed and you're waking up the next day. It's Christmas, you know? So, like, yeah,
time.
it was like,
Yeah.
True.
I don't have an
It's still
analogy
something,
for you,
though.
but it's
You were excited
the
for it to
pregame
be
to the
over
party.
with.
Once you're there, you're like, fuck this, but, like, you're getting juiced up, you're putting your tie on, and you're going to Christmas Eve Mass, and then the next day.
Yeah.
I've never been to a mass. I've never been to a Christmas
They're
mass
long.
in my life.
That's all right. You should
They're
probably
long.
keep it that way.
What
Oh,
we
it's
used to
gonna
do
stay
too,
that way.
Jack, you
There's
probably don't remember
no
this,
ifs,
but when
ands,
we
or
would get
doubts about
home,
it.
we get to open
Or
a
buts about
gift
it.
after Christmas Eve Mass.
Oh, no,
Mhm.
I remember that. Well, and then for a couple years, Dad was on the swing shift grind, so we did Christmas on Christmas Eve.
Mm.
Either that or we would wait until like the day after Christmas or whatever, like Christmas
Mm,
night,
right.
because our father got paid like quadruple time to be there on Christmas, so
Oh,
he
yeah.
would do it every year.
You got to do that. Shout out to all the shift. Shout out to the
As
shift
you
guys
should.
out there.
Yeah.
Shift guys and gals.
Yeah, shout out to all of you.
Okay.
But yeah, other than Christmas Mass, that was pretty
Episode
good, fellas.
48 is a wrap. We'll talk more sports. We got plenty of time to talk. Football is coming up. Obviously, a lot of shit happened with the college football playoff, but we'll get to that just right before it happens.
Yep. Kind of a lull in sports for the next
Yeah.
couple of weeks, honestly. I mean, baseball signings are going on. I mean, but other than that, hockey and basketball, and it's still first quarter of the
We
season
are-
type shit, and football is
We're
gonna
moving
start.
into goofy season. We're moving
Yeah.
into pop culture season. We're moving off sports a little bit, which is, I think,
Yeah.
even more fun than talking sports for me and Mike. So,
Oh,
uh,
100%.
yeah, episode 48 is a wrap. Thank you to our 101 subscribers. If you're not subscribed, go over to YouTube and just hit subscribe, because if we get to 1,000 and we get the McGold card, all 1,000 people are getting McDouble, McChicken, small fry, flurry of your choice.
Dude, shit. I mean,
Let's
all
go.
1,000 people.
even if even if we don't get the McGold card, dude, I'll buy the next fucking 100 subscribers of McDouble by
Yeah.
my fucking own self.
And I'm
I
not
don't give a
saying we're
shit.
Venmoing you. This is a boots on the ground operation. We're
I'm-
showing up to your house. You're
Oh,
getting in the
yeah.
back seat, and we're taking
Delivering.
you to Don's.
Exactly. Yeah, dude.
Backseat is
money's
optional.
gonna-
Backseat is optional. You don't
No, it's
actually
back
Oh.
seat. Me and Mike in the
That's
the
front, and then subscriber and Jack in the back.
Oh, you're taking them to
We
the
are
drive-through?
going as a fair enough family to McDonald's together.
Okay.
We're gonna We're gonna
Yep.
rent a school bus.
That would be sick.
Take it
If we
to
could
the
rent like 10
drive-thru.
school buses and get 1,000 people and all go through the McDonald's drive-thru and all eat together, that would be that's some Mr. Beast type YouTube shit right there.
Fuck yeah, dude. We're
That'd be
here
sick.
for the people, man. Come on.
First one to finish 10 McDoubles
That
gets
too.
$1 million.
I don't know where the million's coming from, but we'll drum that up as well. But if
We're
you're
gonna
not, like I
figure it.
said, if you're not subscribed on YouTube or anywhere, go follow us on TikTok, follow us on Instagram, subscribe to the YouTube. It only helps. It only grows this. It only makes this rocket ship go faster. And then we can do things like merch and McDonald's and who the hell else knows. We're trying to take this thing as far as we can take it. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for getting us to 101 subscribers. That's fucking awesome. Thank you for showing us that we were on your Spotify Wrapped. That's mind-blowing, too. And we love you guys, and we'll see you next week.
Share.
Love ya.
Sure.